To the investor, it's a quick and easy way to determine how long it will take for his or her investment to double. To the employee, it is a quick and easy way to determine if that job is worth keeping or quitting. To the planner, it's a great tool to approximate future expenses. This tool will rock your finances. That I guarantee it. Stay tuned. Hi Teasers, my name is Linda, your money teasers. Here, I give money teasers on personal finances so that you and I can arouse our dreams. Today, I will reveal some truth that might make some of you angry. I will talk about a simple yet very important rule that if you apply in your finances, you will start to see things differently, for the better, of course. And by the end of this video, you will never see the bank, your investment, your job, and your retirement the same way. But first, if you are new here, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification so that you won't miss out on any video I publish. And when you subscribe, please type in the comment below, I subscribe, so I will get to know you and thank you personally. Let's get started. If you ever want to succeed financially in life, there is something you must understand. This thing is so crucial that Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists and philosophers that ever lived, called it the eighth wonder of the world. This thing is nothing but a compound effect that can be applied in many areas of life, including your finances. The compound effect can be used to approximate a lot of things. It can be used to determine how you can grow wealth. Likewise, it can also be used to determine how debt can cripple you. Even further, you can use it to gauge future expenses like your retirement and your child's future college expenses, for example. We live in a very dynamic world where everything changes. Seasons change, our biology change, our mindsets change. Even all services associated with money change. So, if you're someone that hates surprises, if you're that person that likes to know how decisions you take today will affect your future, then you need to understand the compound effect. That's why Einstein referred to it as the eighth wonder of the world. The good news, mathematicians created a formula to calculate what it would take to obtain the desired result in the future. For example, if you wish to know whether the raise your employer gives you is worth you keeping your job or quitting it, it can be found out. If you wish to know how long it will take you to repay your debt so that you don't find yourself trapped in debt, you can find that too. If you wish to know by how much college tuition will increase in 18 years so that you can adequately save for your children's education expenses, that too is possible to be approximated. And if you wish to know how much you will need per month during your retirement years to maintain the same lifestyle you have today, heck yes, you can figure it out too. But here's the problem. To obtain your answers, you might need to have some math skills, as the formula can be complicated to many. But I have some good news. That mathematical equation can be simplified using a simple arithmetic operation. Trust me, it's that simple. A child in elementary school can do it, even a caveman. Without further ado, let me introduce you to the rule of 72. The rule of 72 is a simple formula you can use to determine how long it will take for something to double, given the growth uses a compound effect. For example, you can use the rule of 72 to estimate how long it will take for your investment to double. Likewise, you can use the same rule to estimate how long it will take for your debt to double. Here's how it works. Simply divide the number 72 by the rate or interest per pay period to obtain an approximation of the number of periods required for doubling. For example, if you want to have an idea on the number of years required to double your investment, simply divide 72 by the annual rate of return on your investment. Let's say you have $10,000 in an investment account yielding 4% of interest annually. According to the rule of 72, you divide 72 by 4 to approximate the number of years it will take to double 10,000 to 20,000. The answer here is 18. Hence, it will take about 18 years for 10,000 to double to 20,000 if invested in an account with a 4% annual rate of return. Now, let's consider you put your 10,000 into an account with an annual rate of return of 8%. Divide 72 by 8. The answer is 9. Hence, your money will double approximately every 9 years in such an account. In this case, it will take about 9 years for your 10,000 to become 20,000 and another 9 years for your 20,000 to double to 40,000. Finally, let's assume you put your 10,000 in an account that yields 12% as returns on an annual basis. In this case, divide 72 by 12 and the answer is 6. Therefore, your money will double approximately every 6 years. In this example, it will take about 6 years for your 10,000 to double to 20,000. It will take another 6 years for your 20,000 to double to 40,000 and another 6 years for your 40,000 to double to 80,000. Fast forward 36 years later, 10,000 invested in an account with a 4% rate of return will yield 40,000. Whereas the same 10,000 invested in an account with an annual rate of return of 8% will yield 160,000. And 10,000 invested in an account with a 12% rate of return over the same time frame will yield 640,000, assuming no investment fees and taxes. You can see that the difference between saving 10,000 in an account that yields 4% compared to saving it in an account that yields 12% annually over 36 years is 600,000. Amazing, right? The rule of 72 reduces a complex compound equation into a simple arithmetic equation everyone can do. Unfortunately, this rule does not just reveal the powerful impact of compound interest on money, it also reveals two categories of people. The first category of people being those that have no clue of the dynamics of money. These are usually people that work for money. The second category being those that understand how money works. These people are usually investors that make their money work for them through investments. Let me explain. If you had $10,000 saved in one of the major banking institutions' savings account in the United States, chances are that the annual rate of return on that account is 0.01%. If you were to apply the rule of 72 on such an account, you will obtain 7,200 as the answer after dividing 72 by 0.01. This simply means it will take approximately 7,200 years for your 10,000 to double to 20,000. No wonder at the end of every month you get pennies as interest with such an account. This is actually the reason why I always pick pennies up that I found on street, because it's a return on savings that many Americans cannot even afford to save. Now, here's the irony. Right after you're done opening a savings account with an annual rate of 0.01% in a bank institution, the banker immediately proposes you a credit card, glamorizing it with all perks that are nothing but traps to make you spend more. Unfortunately, most people fall for it. According to Wallet Hub Credit Card Landscape Report, as of the second quarter of 2021, the average credit card annual percentage rate, or APR, for new offer is 18.04%. If you were to apply the rule of 72 on a credit card with an annual percentage rate of 18%, simply divide 72 by 18. The answer is 4. This means that your credit card debt will double approximately every 4 years if you make very little to no payments per month toward your debt. No wonder some people feel trapped into their credit card debt for years as they cannot seem to ever get out of debt. So basically, the bank's main business is to enrich itself by investing the money in your savings while indebting you at the same time with credit cards. I hope this gives you a better understanding why the rich are getting richer and the poor poorer. The rich people spend less of their money because they invested in vehicles with great returns, making their money work for them. The poor, on the other hand, save less and are extravagant spenders. They spend the money they don't have on things they don't need to impress the people they don't like. And yet they wonder why they always have money problems. And most of those that do save put their money in banks because of safety. They rely on the FDIC logo they see in banks that guarantee them that their money will be returned to them should the bank go bankrupt. For those that do not know, FDIC stands for Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. It is an insurance that banks take in order to insure money up to $250,000 per depositor should the bank go bankrupt. But here's the thing a lot of people don't know. The FDIC has up to 99 years to pay back your money. Here's what it means. If you are out of luck, your money could never be refunded in your lifetime. If there is one thing you should retain of this video, the savings account is not a strategy to grow money. Invest your money in vehicles that have great returns, just like the rich people do. What investment account do you use? Please share with us in the comments below. Thank you. Only use your savings account to save money you don't plan to use right away, like for emergencies. Now let's see how the rule of 72 affects us in the area of the cost of living. In order to understand this, you must first of all understand inflation. Inflation is the decrease in the purchasing power of money, generally reflected in a general increase in the prices of goods and services in an economy. For example, I will take the change in price of a cup of coffee over time in the United States to portray inflation. The same cup of coffee that cost 25 cents in 1990 cost 45 cents in 1980, 75 cents in 1990, $1 in 2000, $1.25 in 2010, and $1.59 in 2019. The increase in the price of coffee here is due to inflation. The $1 that could purchase you a cup of coffee in the year 2000 cannot buy you the same cup of coffee in 2010. You will need more than $1. Hence, the decrease in the purchasing power of money. Inflation is the rate at which the price of goods increases over time, and it is usually given in terms of percentage. For example, according to MarketWatch.com, about a month ago in September 2021, the Fed estimated the average rate of inflation to be 4.2% in 2021. How does that affect you and me? It means the price of services and goods increased by approximately 4.2% this year compared to last year. Hence, something that you used to get in 2020 for $100 will cost on average $104.20 in 2021. Now think about it. If your groceries, rent, and all services you usually get increased by about 4.2% this year, how will you do if you saw no increase in your earnings? To me, a job worth keeping is a job that offers you a pay raise every year that is equivalent to inflation or beats inflation. If not, it might be time that you start looking for another job, given that you worked very hard at your current job and that your pay raise was not due to laziness. Likewise, any investment that you do that does not bring you on an annual basis a minimum annual rate of return equivalent to inflation is not a good investment. Now, to the planner out there, how do you know how much you will need per month during your retirement years to live a comfortable life? For example, if you live comfortably on $5,000 per month today, how much will you need per month during your retirement years to maintain the same lifestyle you have today? You got that right. The answer lies in the rule of 72. If we assume an average inflation rate to be 3.0%, we can divide 72 by 3 to obtain the approximate number of years it will take the cost of living to double. In this case, the answer, 24, tells us to expect the cost of living to double approximately every 24 years. Hence, if you are 41 years old today and you desire to retire at 65 with the hope of maintaining the same lifestyle you have today, expect your living expenses to double to $10,000 in 24 years when you turn 65. And if you are lucky to live till the age of 89, expect your living expenses to double from $10,000 to $20,000 at 89. What about those with young children? According to findaid.org, college tuition tends to increase by about 8% per year on average. Therefore, if you were to apply the rule of 72 here, an 8% college inflation rate means that the cost of college will double approximately every 9 years. Hence, if it costs you about $15,000 a year to acquire a college education today, and you have a 9-year-old child that will be going to college in 9 years when he or she turns 18, expect the yearly college tuition to double from $15,000 today to $30,000 in 9 years. And if you just had a baby this year and you intend your baby to go to college in 18 years, expect the tuition cost to be about $60,000 per year in 18 years when your baby will be ready for college. Teasers, I hope you're now better prepared for your investment. I also hope you have a better understanding on the dynamics of money to better plan for your future and the future of your family. If this video has been of any value to you, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Also, don't be shy to share this video with a loved one. All it takes is a click. Now, I highly suggest you watch this video right here for more valuable information. You can also share your thought with me and my community in the comment below. We will surely love to read from you. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.